The episode started when the Witchfinders are walking along the river. They are led with men holding dogs on a leash. They come as a result of the traitor Gether Bax's effort of making messages in a bottle. Magra is hurriedly finding something that seems so important while Suitor and Gether Bax's voices can be heard in the background. The Baxes are trying to persuade other tribespeople that Baba Voss family and friends are their true enemy. These fools never learn. They're commanding other villagers to restrain Baba Voss and company and use them to bargain for their lives. Kofun grabbed Gether and pointed a knife in his neck. The coward Gether then told others to stand back for a witch have him by the throat. Hanawa told Baba Voss that they need to leave immediately. Baba orders them to go to the river as he called the loyal warrior Arka to come with them. Hanawa guides Magra while Arka watches their backs. The priestess Dreamer tells Bal Lion to go with Baba Voss and live. They were following a path in the forest with Baba leading them when Hanawa stopped. She asks why Bal Lion is following them. Bal Lion tells them that she's coming with them. Baba Voss, in return, called her and was told to follow him. Gether Bax, on the other hand, appeals to Kofun to let him go for they have no use for him anymore. Hanawa tells Kofun that he deserves to die. Kofun answered no, and punched him instead. Kofun told Hanawa that they're not that kind of tribe, then continued walking. The ungrateful Gether Bax hurriedly tried to get back to the village. The Witchfinders are entering the village while the Ilkenis are gathered in their assembly area. The Witchfinder General Tamakti Jun introduced himself. Suitor Bax then happily greeted him, saying, "At last, you have come to save us." Tamakti Jun instead told her to kneel as she tried to approach him. Her facial expression quickly changed while kneeling down. The Witchfinder General then ordered all of them to kneel. Tamakti Jun then tells them to give up Gerald Merrill's children for their lives. The priestess Dreamer tried to appeal to him, but the Witchfinder General stuck a knife through her throat. He said all of them are considered witches until proven otherwise. The great traitor Gether Bax then came to the rescue. He offered Tamakti Jun to follow him. Baba Voss and company reached the riverbank. Kofun said that it's a dead end. Baba disagrees and guided them where to go. Hanawa and Kofun were amazed of what they are seeing. Kofun asked his father if he made it alone with the tone of disbelief. Baba Voss tells them that what Gerald Merrill can do, he can do bigger. Magra asks what is it, what is below. Hanawa answered, "Freedom, Mama." It is a life-size replica of the toy sailboat that Gerald Merrill made for Hanawa and Kofun. While embarking, Kofun asked Baba Voss when did he build the boat. Baba Voss replied, when he could. Magra asks why. He said because he was hoping that this same day would never come. Magra followed up her question with, "Then you prepared for it?" Baba Voss tells her, yes, and because of it, they'll live to see tomorrow as they started stirring the boat to flow with the water. The Witchfinders are now following the path to the river led by the now very energetic traitor. They reached the riverbank. Tamakti Jun asked Gether Bax if one of those who fled is a builder. Gether Bax answered, yes. A very skilled one. Then the Witchfinder General ordered some of his men to cross the river. Baba Voss and company stayed very silent while on the boat. He told Kofun to give him his sword. Kofun told him through hand cues what he sees. He told Kofun to keep quiet and tell others to do the same. The Witchfinders are keenly listening to any unusual sounds in the water. Tamakti Jun noticed very light squeaking sound. He then told them that he's been looking for them for a lifetime. He recalled that he was there when Hanawa and Kofun were born, and that he heard their first cries. He continued that he has devoted his life in finding them since then. He is saying those while Baba Voss and company are trying not to make any noise and preparing for what's about to happen. Tamakti Jun also told them that all the villagers are in their knees begging for his forgiveness. He wants them to buy his forgiveness by giving themselves up. Baba Voss and company choose to stay quiet. The Witchfinder General ordered his men to go in the water, and they did. Baba guarded one side of the boat and slashed whatever touches his sword. A Witchfinder throws a rope with a hook and caught Madel. Then they killed her. Another one caught Arka by the leg, but Baba Voss saved him. Another hook caught the boat's sail and trapped Magra and Paris. Magra called Baba Voss, who swiftly swam towards them. Kofun pushed one off the boat. Hanua hit one with an arrow. Bao Lion took her share and whacked him with her cane, whom Hanua finished with an arrow. Hanua then shoot the one holding the rope that caught the sail, and freed Magra and Paris. The Witchfinders are relentlessly attacking them. One climbed the boat and took Arca with him. Another wounded Magra but is killed by her. Another one almost killed Paris, but defeated by Baba. Arca was caught and was killed. Baba Voss could not do anything to save him. Tamakdi Jun brought Gether Bax near them and is seen by Hanua. She shoot him with an arrow. It hit Gether Bax in the stomach. Still, Tamakdi Jun asked him what lies down river, but he does not know. Gether Bax asked him for help, but instead, Tamakdi Jun pulled the arrow from his stomach and stuck it in his heart. Perhaps, Tamakdi Jun also despises traitors like him. He then ordered his men to return to the village and kill all the villagers. He then sent a message to the queen that they have located Geralmeryl's children but have escaped. At the Kane Palace, in Kanzua, Queen Sibeth Kane is presiding a council meeting attended by lords and ladies of the Payan Kingdom. The queen entered and did her signature kneeling in front of their ancient constitution. The meeting started with Lord Dune asking about if the Witchfinders have located the witches. The queen answered that they have located them, but have escaped for the moment. Lord Dune then followed up by asking how they have escaped again. The queen told him that Tamakdi Jun did not say how. Lady Anne intervened saying that perhaps they should just guess or invent a story to answer Lord Dune's question. The queen then asked Lady Anne if she would blame God or herself if she gets burned by the god flame. Lady Anne sarcastically replied that she would neither blame one, and instead, she would blame her maid for not shading her. The queen grinned at her reply. Lord Dune then said that no one is to blame, but perhaps the news suggests that Tamakdi Jun should go home. The queen disagrees. Instead, she recommends that Tamakdi Jun should need more soldiers to continue the search. Lord Anoa reacted negatively. Queen Sibeth insists in sending more, sending all of them. Lady Anne then said that the soldiers are fathers and mothers, husband and wives, daughters and sons, and that the soldiers' families have already suffered from their absences. They're already tired of continuing such fruitless crusade. The queen said that what she's doing is beyond their understanding. The council is clearly against the queen's will. The queen then referred to their ancient constitution, saying that the monarch shall rule. Then, she wanted to excuse herself for not feeling well. But Lord Dune felt that he has to continue what he has to say. He said that the people of Payan are disappointed of her chasing for witches that carried on for generations and found nothing. That the armies are sacrificed and treasury emptied, but still no proof of evil power. He continued saying, all that, just for a man she once loved who ran away. He also said that the people believe they are a nation governed by a broken heart. Queen Sibeth Kane could not say anything and left. Meanwhile, Baba Voss and company continued sailing. They all looked sad of what happened. Hanua and Baba stirred the boat. Paris then took out a message from Geralmeryl. Kofun opened it. Magra said more surprises from Geralmeryl. Paris replied that she gave Magra her word that she would present the message only when the children are ready for it, and that it is the last of the messages. Paris then told Kofun to read it. It contains a guide from Geralmeryl to locate him. It says to follow the river to the Lavender Road, and then follow the road to the House of Enlightenment. It is there that he will build a new kingdom, a bright shining light in a world of darkness. The letter has a logo of an eye with an arrow drawn at the back with the caption, "Those with eyes to see must follow me." Kofun is wondering for how long should they follow the river. Hanua answered that Geralmeryl will leave signs, and she's certain that they'll make it. Kofun, on the other hand, is doubtful. Hanua answered that they have no other choice. Magra intervened that they have a choice. She then told them that the longer the journey, the more profound its challenges, the more it changes all who endure it. A journey like what they have, those who will survive, will emerge at the other edge unrecognizable to each other. Magra continued that they have a choice to live as they are. They can get away from the Witchfinders without having to have to go to Geralmeryl, and live simply and quietly together. Hanua appealed to her mother that she won't truly know who she is if she won't be able to know where she came from. Magra then asked Kofun. Kofun told them that he don't think that he meant to be someone who hides from the world. and that he don't think that he's someone who ignores the truth, because he's afraid of what that might mean. They then voted for leaving the river and finding shelter versus following the river and finding Gerlameril. Finding Gerlameril won. The Witchfinders, on the other hand, are finding it hard to find a path to follow and find Baba Voss and company. At the Kane Palace, Lady Anne and Lords Doon and Enoa are plotting a plan to assassinate the queen. Without their knowing, a queen's shadow is listening to their conversations. The shadow then notified the queen of what she have known. Lady Anne then invited the queen to her place. She said that she has a special pleasure in store for the queen. Then she ordered all who were present to leave the room. Lady Anne said that she has a new songbird that Queen Sibeth will be the first in the palace to hear it sing. Queen Sibeth then asked who else will then share her delight, and Lord Doon came and said, it will be him. Lady Anne then started uncovering the birdcage, and inside it is a large tarantula. The queen wonders why she is not hearing it singing. Lord Doon then told her that the particular bird only sings when touched, and hers will be the first hand to hold it. The queen fakingly flatters and told Lord Doon to open the door of the cage. The queen wonders why the bird didn't tremble. Lord Doon said that perhaps it is not afraid. Then she pulled Lady Anne to her and killed her. Lord Doon is killed by the queen's maid. Baba Voss and company docked their boat at the riverbank. Paris took care of Magra. Baba Voss gathered firewood to ensure the fire to keep burning through the night. Magra hid a seemingly very important purse. Night came. Kofin is in charge as guard, but he left his post. In the morning, Baba Voss told Kofin that his sword is missing, so as Hanua's baw. When Magra checked for her purse, it is also missing. While Baba Voss is questioning Kofin about what happened, Baba Voss then told them that they need to go. Magra told them that they can't leave. Paris told her that they must go, and all that was taken were just weapons. Magra disagrees because that missing purse has something very important to her in it. That what's in it is the only connection that he has to his father, and is irreplaceable. Baba Voss tried to appeal to her that they are unarmed, and that the Witchfinders are out there. Magra insists on finding her purse. Baba Voss wonders what could possibly be in it. That is very important. Magra declines telling him. Hanua volunteers in finding it. Baba Voss won't let her. Until Kofin seen something. It is someone's silhouette, standing in the woods. At the palace, the queen's maid told her that the news of Lady Anne and Lord Doon's death has spread, that the people have started their demonstrations and protests, and the remaining lords are convening. She continued that nobody knows what they will do after they will overpower the royal guards. Queen Sibeth Kane went to the dam's control room. She knelt and prayed, then started turning off the hydraulic turbines, one after the other, until all motors are turned off, and water ceased from flowing through the dam. The resulting water pressure threatens the dam's structural integrity. Cracking and squeaking sounds started. While the structure is about to give way, water started flowing inside the dam. While all this are happening, the queen uttered, Gerlameril, you didn't come for me, my love, so I am coming to you. Then she started walking while debris started falling down from the building. Thank you so much for watching. Till next episode, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And also please put any comments, whether you like the video or not.